What up, everybody? So I'm over at the Ram dealership, decided to look at some trucks over here, but I'm noticing a lot of them do not have prices. So I'm gonna walk around, check them out, see what add-ons they have, if they're anything like the Chevy and Ford lots, and see what the new ones look like, if they have very good selection. Here's one of the newer ones with the new style grill, which I still don't know about. I'm not really digging it. This one's $75.45. 25 with the Cummins diesel. No sport hood. And I think this one is the same. Does look like a bigger screen and leather. Then I was looking at these rocky ridges. I think this one had a price on it. Let's see what this one is. It is $89,189. And they are cheaper than the last ones I looked at. Some of these I looked at in another state were 95 to like 103,000. Here's a Mojave Jeep, which I do like. Like a little hood scoop on top. It's a nice looking Jeep. It is not bad at all. It's not too bad priced. But they'd have to give me a lot of rebates to buy them because they're piled up on lots everywhere. I was looking at this new Rebel, and it's a nice looking half-ton truck. They're pretty nice looking. Out of just half-ton trucks, I think the Ram Rebel looks really good. And of course, I like the Ford Raptor too. Here's another one. I don't know if it has a price. Looks good in white too. I don't see a price on it nowhere. No QR code to scan or anything. Here's one with the Ram boxes. Now, I've had that on 3 of my Ram Power Wagons and they were terrible. They all warped. You can see this one a little crooked right there. It's not bad on the half tons, but on the 25, 3500s, it is crooked. You can see that one's setting up crooked. But usually on the half tons they're better. But man, the 2500s that I've had, they were terrible. So I'm here looking at a new Ram Rebel 2500 with the Cummins diesel. And I'm checking out this grill, and I am not digging this grill at all. Beautiful truck, beautiful interior. I think the best interior on the market. But man, there is so much going on this grill. I don't like this hump at the bottom. I think that line should have been kept straight. And look at the lines just going every different way. Come on, Ram. I'm not digging that grill at all. Other than that, beautiful truck. Checking out this new dually, 25 model, 3500. Looks good. I think Ram and Ford make the best looking dualies. This one's got the sport package and of course the Cummins. Gotta have the Cummins. And it is $88,660. Which is a better price than I've seen on most of them. And of course, I'm over here in the Jeep section. And of course, there's Jeeps everywhere. And I don't see any markdown signs, even though every lot I go to, there's just piles of them. I like looking at all the Jeeps everywhere. Man, the Jeep's a good design. Like, I think they should put the 6.4 liter in all of them. I really think that's cool. But they got overpriced, man. All the prices went through the roof. Like, my wife used to drive a Jeep, but she ain't paying no $70,000, $80,000 for a Jeep. So that's the reason she don't drive a Jeep no more. Although I think Jeeps are a good style. Let me see, this one is 53,934. And of course, it's got the nitro wheel locks, 1 to 10, automatic prime protection. Man, the automatic prime protection is $1,695. Wow. So for a grand total of $53,934. Yeah, they'd have to take that off. That's too much. That's crazy. Of course, I love the hydro blue. I think they look good in hydro blue. I was looking at one that it was a more loaded up Jeep, but it was hydro blue with the 392 in it. Man, that's beautiful. $54,069. And then of course you got all the add-ons again. I ain't paying the add-ons. Competition's getting fierce in the car market. So I don't know why they keep doing that, because I ain't paying for it. And this one's a Texas Trail. Usually they're pretty reasonable priced. I don't know, there's a lot of competition out there with the Bronco, the new Toyotas. Looks like they'd be having advertisements everywhere to cut the prices on these to move them off the lots. It's crazy, they're everywhere. The Jeep sign should be a little bit bigger, considering it's mainly Jeeps on the lot. Yeah, looking at the nicer Jeeps, man, they get expensive. And my wife had a Sahara, however you want to pronounce it, and it is a wonderful Jeep, but we sold it before the market went down. And the Rubicons are really nice. How much is this one? $77,760. I don't see an add-on anywhere for all the paint protection, wheel locks and stuff like that. That's a lot of money for a Jeep. And then of course all the smaller Jeeps, man, there's a lot of them. I see them everywhere. Yeah, way more than even the regular Jeeps. I do like the yellow. $35,160. Man, even $35,000 though. That's still a lot for that. Check out the price on this Trailhawk. $34,585. I didn't see no add-ons on this one. I'm not a big fan of all these Jeeps, of all the smaller ones, the Grand Cherokees, any of them, I'm not a fan. I see a lot of Compasses. $41,385. Yeah, that's a lot of money for that. One thing I've noticed with all my friends that drive Jeeps, probably about 1/3 of them drive Jeep products, that all the new ones, the ones that have purchased new ones recently, they've all lost so much value. Even like my Ram truck that I have, it lost a huge amount of value. If I didn't write it off taxes, I'd be in trouble. It's crazy, some of the losses. And I know it's that way in every new vehicle, but I feel like Ram's worse. And it's not looking too good for them. I'm gonna end the video here. Just thought I'd come out, check out some prices of vehicles, and see how many of them have rebates, how many of them have add-ons. Seems like there's a lot of them have add-ons, even with the way the market is. You know, I've been looking for a new truck. I had to have better tax deductions this next year. But man, I'm looking at the prices and a lot of them I can't afford. So they're gonna have to come up with some crazy rebates in order to get me in a new one. And I've always drove Ram for 20 years, and I love the Ram trucks. But to tell you the truth, man, I've been looking at Chevy, and I've been looking at the Ford Raptor. Just get me an EcoBoost Raptor 35 edition, because Ram has not been good. I'll just be honest with y'all. Ram has not been good to me, like with the mechanic shops, dealing with corporate, with anything I've had to deal with them on. I have to say most of it's been a negative experience. I hate to say that, because I love Ram products. I've had a bunch of, Challengers, Dodge Vipers, older Mopars, a lot of Cummins diesels, man. It's all we drove building houses. But with the way things are now, and all the processes to go through to get something fixed, you can't get in the dealership, they don't have the parts. And this has been an ongoing thing since 2016. Like, I've had a lot of issues. So I'm starting to look at other brands. I've looked at Toyotas. I love the full-size Toyota. And I love the Ford Raptor. So, I don't know, I'm gonna keep looking. When I find me a good deal, I'll trade my Hydro Blue Power Wagon off. But it's gonna have to be a really good deal, because most of the stuff that I've looked at, unaffordable. I don't know how people do it. Payments are crazy. So, thank y'all for tuning in. If you like the video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. See y'all later. Hope everybody has a good day. Bye.